Shooting on 35mm film and 3 hours changed how I shoot everything else in the future. And here's how. Yeah. Oh, this looks insane. You'll walk and you'll go through here. And not hit the camera. Hi, I'm Evan Daniel. I'm a freelance cinematographer who's about to graduate from film school. Part of what we have to do for our cinematography program is we have 3 hours to shoot on 35mm film with a small cinematography team. We can do whatever we want in those 3 hours, which is really fun. But with that comes very big dreams and aspirations that are then crushed by the realities of shooting in 3 hours. So right now we're getting our first shot. It's a dolly push-in with some crazy fog and top light. Very easy, very simple. This is the fogger. It makes it really cool. Oh! All right, Tanaja, you got your marks? That look great. Okay. Now this project is part of a film school assignment where your 4th year you have to make a project on 35mm film. The whole point of the project is to make these really cool images that you can then put into your reel. Usually a production is like 12 hours long, 14 if you have a bad day, 8 if you're having a great day. I'm used to 12-hour days. I had about 3 months to plan this. I rewrote the script about 4 different times. I created a lookbook, I created a shot list, I created a lighting diagram, I created all of this. I assembled this team. I called up Rachel, the producer. I was like, hey, would you like to be part of this project? I'm thinking this abstract film where it's kind of Dune inspired and it deals with what I'm feeling right now in this current moment as an artist, as a person, just overall emotionally what I'm feeling. I want to do it during this time because when else are you going to shoot with 35mm film? When else are you going to be able to shoot with a Panavision camera? When else are you going to be able to shoot with the Primo lenses? I don't know when else I'm going to have this opportunity in my filmmaking career. Okay, we're going to slate real quick and then we'll go for rehearsal. 4?
4 and 3 times.
3, 2, 1, rolling.
Now I switch.
And action. Now. And dead. Yeah, that's sharp. That looks good. All right, let's go back to 1. If you're good, are you good? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go back to 1. I'm at like a little bit above a 4-5-6 split, like a 1/10 above a 4-5-6 split. Going into the shoot, the first time filming and setting up for the shot, it was this push-in shot, right? And so with this push-in shot, I realized really quickly that each shot was going to take around like 30 to 60 feet of film, and I only have 500 feet of film. So it became apparent to me that if I wanted to get everything, I couldn't do more than like 2 takes. Going into the shoot, you have like this vision, right? And you have what's in your brain, and you want to communicate that to everyone else. And sometimes what I have up here does not match the reality of our situation. And so I have to change things. But I had an understanding of this going into the shoot, so I simplified a lot of things. Get right above him, and then just spray. Just on his back, just on his back, just on his back. Sorry, and he's gonna, yeah.
Is that in focus?
It is in focus.
Light on set.
And David? The soft light should be more of like a backlight, and then we wrap it around with this. And then we'll have water go down. Low-key ladder. That was great. I wanted to use some hard light in this. I used a 2000 watt zip soft light. I like the shadows that it casts. And then I wrapped around the light a little bit with a 2K shot through 250 shot through full silent grid cloth. It was able to wrap around the light a little bit more, while the zip light was able to be our key and it was able to be more of like a side light, backlight. I was talking to my gaffer, Schuyler, about that. And I wanted that to wrap around when we had our more abstract shots. Our actor, Moody, he had his hand in like this vegetable oil. And when he lifted it up, I wanted to see the light shimmering off his hand. I want it to feel shiny. And go. Yeah, that was it. Camera rolls, and you can let it go, David. Water. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. You can do more. Even more. Alright, cut. Cool. And just like pour in a whole bunch. As a cinematographer, I have to shoot a little bit differently than I would with a normal cinema camera. On a normal cinema camera, I can check exposure just with false color, and then I can see where in the image everything is like peaking. I can see where it's dying out in the shadows. But with shooting with film, you have to rely on a light meter, and you have to rely on your understanding of contrast ratios and where the constraints of film like really lie. With this, you're kind of shooting blind. With this as well, you can't take your eye off the eyepiece. And so if you're a DP director like what I was doing on set, I can't like take my eye off the eyepiece, look at the actor and like tell them what to do mid-shot. It's a process that I've shot with before with 16mm film, but with 35mm film, it's just like bigger and a little bit scarier and a lot more bulky. Shooting on film forced me to be more intentional in the shots. It forced me to prepare a little bit more because I only have so much film. 7 minutes to be exact, 500 feet to be exact. And I can only shoot for that amount of time. I can only shoot for 3 hours. I can only shoot with 500 feet of film. I can't just press record and pray. I have to be intentional. And that's what this film taught me to do. Do we have like a hose? I feel like we just hose them down. Maybe I should move on.
You're at 223.
Or how does your left hand feel? Once we make this adjustment, I like to go for it. I would like to go for more, but we only have so much feet, so I can't. I'm thinking, what if we pulled out the white, we had him stand on it? But is this is full silent, right? Let's not do that.
But I would.
Let's not. I'm thinking a back up and a zoom in.
So you want to zoom out now just to see how it looks?
I don't know, I kind of dig it how it looks right now. And it's like a silhouette of y'all, and it's like from here up.
Do you want them to be like complete silhouette?
Yeah.
I feel like you could comfortably give it to like a 5, 6, or
What's the background reading?
22.
16.
16.
16 to 22.
5, 6. That's gonna still show details. So
How many stops over is that?
that's 3 over.
284 split. 284
And
split.
then you can, if you see detail in your actors, you can crush
Yeah, I'm just
that
gonna
and yeah.
gain
Play
lift.
with.
No, I need them for the, I need them with the extras as well. Boop.
Have a great day, y'all.
Yeah, that one doesn't have to be. Yeah, over here. Sorry, I was standing where you were standing. The 2 on this side, 2 on this side, this side. And action. Wrap! That's a wrap! Yay! Good job, guys! Thank you so much. We hit that. We are done filming, and now I just have to edit and hope that it all kind of goes together in the edit. Shots look cool though. In the future, I would love to shoot on film again because I love this medium. It's dope. It's cool. I love film. The only thing is it costs a lot of money. Luckily, I don't got to pay for this. If I have any projects that come up and they're like, hey, what do you think? You got this amount of budget. What are you going to shoot it on? I'm going to go, yo, low key, could we shoot it on 16mm film? Could we shoot it on 35mm film? I love how it looks. I love the process of shooting it. It's a lot more fun and tactile and analog, and it's got like this feeling of when you're like actually like rolling and shooting. It's very fun. It's a lot more fun than digital. And I love that. That's what makes the work fun. The whole point of everything is just to have fun. I want to make more stuff like that. I want to do more stuff like that. That's what gives me purpose as an artist and just as a human. Hopefully in the future I can shoot more on film. But for right now, I'm just happy that I got it shot. And I'm looking forward to getting the film back. I'll share that with y'all in the future. Thank you. I'm Evan. Bye.